to Botanteng Budista 2014, and here with us now is Ace Obedencia, an incoming fourth-year student from BSBA MM running for the position of president under RoaR. So Ace, for your first question, considering that it is your first time to run and you're running for the SEC presidential position, what do you think are your edges and leadership experiences?
Well, first of all, I have been a leader ever since I can remember. So, and when I was in grade 6, I led my class or my batch to the championships in cheerleading in Southville. And when I was in second year, I shifted to marketing from legal management. And I have been the leader of all groups. I mean, all groups in my subjects in marketing. And what I can say about myself is that I have experience. I have more life experience compared to other candidates. And when they say that experience is the best teacher, I mean, you can't deny that. I've been a working student for 6 years, since I was 16. So,
Okay. For your next question, define Magna Carta.
define Magna Carta. Basically, it's just it's not just the rights. It gives you liberty. It gives you a sense of educational freedom, in this school. So it gives you more rights. It empowers you. So it's a list of the rights of students, more rights, but you have that in the student handbook, right? So
Okay. What can you say about the opinion of others that the SBCA Magna Carta is just a rephrased student handbook? If you think it is not, what does the Magna Carta offer that the student handbook does not? Give concrete examples.
well, first of all, in the Magna Carta, it wants to define educational freedom. So, in our law books, you cannot really define educational freedom. So, one example is Magna Carta aims to define educational freedom for the purpose of benefiting the student body. So, for example, there's a conflict between student and teacher, and it cannot be resolved. Magna Carta aims to resolve that.
Okay. Do you think it is just for an SEC president and the Bed and Herald editor-in-chief to accept scholarship where funding will be gathered from the funds of the mentioned orgs instead of the scholarship fund? Why and why not?
You know, what I really think about scholarship is that you give scholarships to those who are really in need of scholarships. If you really can't pay for the tuition fee, well, if you need it and you deserve it, then why not?
Okay. And what is the task of the president and how can you execute well the duties of the said position? Give concrete examples.
Well, being a president of an organization is more like being a captain of a ship. So you direct it where to go, and you advise your sailors or the members on what you want to do. And you set a goal, set an example, you lead by example, and of course you empower them in such a way that they would they would not be insubordinate to you, and they would really follow you, because it's very hard to it's very hard to empower students today, because first of all, there are no incentives per se. So you really need to clarify your goals for them so they can follow you.
So for your last question, what would you do if the Student Executive Council or the studentry had any conflicts with the administration?
Well, first of all, I am very pro-student, and I want to empower them and make great leaders out of them. But if the students is on the wrong side, like they really did something wrong, and the admin is just punishing them or disciplining them, then I have no right to interfere with them. But however, you know, um, there should be really a system in this school. There should be a process. I agree with that. But the process and the system should not hinder the development of these young minds, because these young minds, these students, are our nation's future, as Jose Rizal once said. So, that's just what I want to answer.
Okay, so that's all the questions we have for you. And now you're given 30 seconds to promote yourself.
Hi, I'm Ace Obedencia, and I'm running for SEC President. And I'm driven, smart, and capable. And I want you, my dear Bedistas, my fellow Bedistas, run with us, walk with us in March 6 and 7, and roar for change. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ace, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.